You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Louisanna, thank you so much for your YouTube membership request and for bringing back the Odyssey down the rabbit hole. This is the full film that we are going through song by song or scene by scene.
Yes.
And this is Florence and the Machine, but we are on to 2 songs now, which is Queen of Peace and Long and Lost.
Thank you so much, Louisanna, for bringing this once again down the rabbit hole. This has been such a treat. I can't wait to get into this one. Chronicans, I'm so excited to have Florence and the Machine coming back down the rabbit hole with the Odyssey. This has been such an adventure going through this scene by scene and doing it kind of 2 at a time.
Yeah.
It's been such a treat. So thank you so much, Louisanna, for bringing this back to us. I can't wait to get into Queen of Peace that's following directly after Ship to Wreck. So we saw her going through this whole thing. You guys also let us know that this was filmed inside her own house. So that was some really cool information.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. If you guys are here with us and you haven't yet gone and subscribed to Florence and the Machine's channel or liked her original video as well as this one, please go ahead and do so. Florence and the Machine definitely deserves all the love for this phenomenal piece that they put together.
After this chaotic ending to the Ship to Wreck, especially the one that's filmed right in her own house, as you said, which is so cool, I can't wait to see what Queen of Peace is going to bring and what type of film direction Vincent's going to take, because Vincent, again, has been on point this whole time, which has been making this an even better experience. And honestly, the Odyssey is a spectacle, and this has been incredible. So Florence and the Machine lovers, we're back. Chronicans, thank you for being here. Louisanna, we appreciate you so much as well. Here we go.
Did I build this ship to wreck?
There you go. I wanted to have a little bleed in.
Good bleed in.
Yeah.
I was scared a little bit.
Moving on. Now we're at Queen of Peace.
At the ocean.
Oh, missed that ocean.
Miss the smell.
Ooh. She's not looking too good. The bluffs. Ooh.
Her child self.
Yeah, good call. Maybe her child self was Queen of Peace. being that girl. So she's just been a peacemaker her whole life, and I can see why now that she's seen how much her music has been the ultimate peacemaker, then it's something you would never really want to let go once you have it, because I know what it's like seeing all that bullying and then intervening and like giving someone a hug and just listening to someone to stop something like that
Just
from
to
happening
hear
more.
their pain of what brought them there. And
Yeah, because if you're all in there like shouting and being excited for the fight, there's also something in you that needs to be released and addressed a lot of the times too.
So just, I could just imagine seeing her being the one to like, that was the perfect vision of that, them all being at a fight and her being there, that peace, trying to be like, no, let's calm down. Let's face to face.
Address
Even
this.
while the fighting is still going.
Yeah, let's see what's going on.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Now she's with, I would assume, her mom.
Yeah.
Family members.
Of peace, always does her best to please. It isn't in you. Somebody's gotta lose. And like a lost scream out there, always echoing. Oh, what is it worth when all that's left is her? Like the stars. Chase the sun over the glowing hill. I will conquer. Blood is running deep. Some things never sleep. Suddenly I'm overcome, dissolving like the setting sun, like a bomb to oblivion. 'Cause you're driving me away. Now you have me on the run. The damage is already done. Come on, is this what you want? 'Cause you're driving me away. And my love is no good against the fortress
I love
that
this
is
one.
made of you. Blood is running deep. Sorrow that you keep. Suddenly I'm overcome, dissolving like the setting sun, like a bomb to oblivion. 'Cause you're driving me away. And now you have me on the run. The damage is already done. Come on, is this what you want? 'Cause you're driving me away.
I also love this. Who's gonna be there? Wow. Okay. Come on. Wow. So what I really take from that, and it could be wrong, this is how I interpret it. Like, you know, when you can get so not used to being in a relationship, but like that the relationship just becomes another part of your life.
Yes.
And then that's kind of how I was taking the man's kind of fight there with everyone else around him, and it wasn't like focusing on what they could have if they just focused on the peace like the Queen of Peace over here, and what type of life they could have if we could move away from all these other type of problems, and also just putting in too much time to these other problems because it's a fight. So it's like you're fighting and engaging with all these other things. All these different type of people are coming to, whether it's older people that you respect or were part of your family, and they're all people that are guiding your way. So let's try to let loose of them.
Yeah.
And then that's why she goes and hugs all of them first to say like, no, I'm going to go take them. And I know it's going to be hard, but like we need to do that if we want to be able to make it.
This is the choice.
And that's at least the story I was feeling from it, as well as the music was just so powerful again.
The music was so powerful. Everything from Florence and the Machine is super powerful. I think we've walked past a Florence and the Machine record a couple of times.
Yes, we have.
Keep picking it up, and it's like, I want it, but we don't have a good enough record player.
No, we don't.
So, but anyways, going back into this music, just to add into what you're saying on the story, I really felt the same, because as her child self, she met this boy who was in a battle, and she tended to him, and she was that peace, and she had to continue being that peace through every fight after that, and even a lot when everyone grew up, when everyone from the fight that she was watching as her child self to watching it then as her adult self, it was the same fight.
Definitely.
The fight was between her boyfriend and her dad figure.
Exactly.
Right? So it was that constant fight, constantly having to be the Queen of Peace, and it's just and it was the same fight repeating over. It makes me think about
what happened to her upbringing with her parents, if her parents were together or not, and all that, just because I'm so psychologically and just so
psychologically in tune,
not really in tune, but like that's just how I think. So like, and maybe she does have both parents and all, and that's totally fine.
But maybe
too,
there
right?
was also there's a lot of fighting growing up.
Yeah.
Right. So like a lot of the times artists either sing about a fictional story, like we've seen artists make their amazing twists on like the Grimm's tales.
Definitely.
Or they're telling their own story and their own story tale.
So personal. It's so hard not to take it as a personal
absolutely
twist, right?
It feels so personal. It's so relatable for everyone who has gone through these continuous overlapping fights that have happened that you've had to be the peacemaker throughout. And to be able to have such a energetic song to go with it, that it's like talking about this girl who has been the Queen of Peace throughout her whole existence, but how she keeps carrying on, and she's going.
It was an addressing song.
It was very addressing,
with some courage and encouragement. To be honest,
it's very encouraging, addressing songs. Like if I was in a position in my life where I needed to like bring up a conversation that I knew was going to be tough to have, or to be that moment to be having to be that Queen of Peace. Or the Queen of Chaos, to create the peace, even at times when it does come to addressing, to have to be able to be calm in that chaos. This is the song you would listen to be able to bring yourself into that correct energetic mood. And I think that's what Florence did the best with this, is she created that encouraging, peaceful environment that could give you the courage to go forward into something that you know could just repeat itself again and again, like the battle that was taking place between everyone she loved.
And going into the unknown can be a place where you get lost as well, and it's a step you have to take though, and this one's called Long and Lost, that is coming in next, so we're very excited for this one as well. Queen of Peace was incredible. I'm sure this one is going to be too, and we're back to the storm, and it looks great. Here we go.
I like how the last two songs ended where they started.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
To give yourself over to another body, that's all you want really. Out of your own and consumed by another. To swim inside the skin of your lover. Not to have to breathe, not to have to think. But you can't live on love, and salt water's no drink.
Wow. Ooh, on the boat going?
Just leaving.
Yeah.
Lost in the fog.
What was that?
She let them take him, and he let them take her.
Yes, and that's
a sacrifice.
Yeah, Man, that's tough. For me, I always say people want more. You still can have friends, but just want more, you know?
Yeah.
It's hollow here, blood running hard, night shift. Without your love, I'll be so long and lost.
Oh.
Are you missing me? Is it too late to come on home? Are all those bridges now old stone? Is it too late to come on home? Can the city forgive? I hear its sad song. I need the clouds to cover me, pulling them down, surround me. Without your love, I'll be so long and lost. Are you missing me? Is it too late to come on home? All those bridges now old stone. Is it too late?
Are those bridges old stones now?
Are all those bridges just old stone?
Oh, that's so. I love her poetry, and it just brings out like cliches in such a better way. And if you can make a cliche sound different, that's when you're true art, because it's like, how do you do the same thing and make it different? And that's how to do it, because
Absolutely.
everyone knows the broken bridge cliche, but when it turns to stone, can you still use it then? It's just harder to use then?
I don't know. I guess you could still use it, but will it crumble if you try?
Yeah, you know?
Who
So
knows?
To come on home, can the city forgive? I hear its sad song. It's been so long between the words we spoke. Will you be there? I'm on the shore, I hope. You wonder why it is that I came home. I figured out where I belong, but it's too late to come on home. All those bridges now old stone, but it's too late to come on home. Can the city forgive? I hear its sad song.
you almost feel like that's like returning back to like your old comforts, and then it's just not the what you needed, but you thought it was what you wanted, but then it's not sufficing? Or what do you think's happening here for you?
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
like, she got on the boat. She's heading back home. She had to fight through every single one of those family members, those people who were fighting so hard for her
Yeah,
during the battles in the previous song,
true.
that she was the queen of peace between these two sides. And now that she's coming back home, she's had to fight through everyone who was trying
there
to
before.
who was trying to fight for her originally, and now they're all fighting against her so that she can't get back to her mom, who I'm assuming that is, who would be the one person who would, be like, it's okay, no matter what, come back,
Right.
type of an idea. But now everything's changed because it's too late. The bridge crumbled when you tried to use it.
Yeah, it's because it's like in Pinocchio, when Pinocchio finally goes back home, Geppetto's gone, and he's in the belly of a whale. So then he now has to, she's gonna have to go find.
But now she's already on the boat, so she can't go back.
Yeah, very
So
true.
she has to keep going forward, and she's already made that choice now. So she's kind of stuck on the boat with them.
In
So
limbo.
it's a very in limbo. So it's a very curious. I'm loving the visuals, the video of this.
Awesome. Vincent, here we go.
feast on each other. The seas are still our violent mother. The blood round here pours down like water, each wave a lamb led to the slaughter. And like children that she just can't teach, we break and break and break and break ourselves upon the beach.
I'm assuming that's the song there then.
Yeah.
And sorry for pausing this so close to the end, but I mean, there's always just so much to say with Florence and the Machine here.
There really is, and that was the end of the scene. Was that I'm gonna say Irish poetry.
Yeah.
So that was
send-off.
gorgeous. It's a good send off. I love that he started with it saying like all you really want is just to swim within your partner's body. You're just looking to be with someone, but
Just about the cuddlies.
just about the cuddlies, but a salt water is not to drink.
Yeah, because it won't sustain you
won't sustain
the
you.
full way, right? There has to be that common adventure that helps you guys propel you forward through some of these tougher times, because without it, you're not going to be able to get through that tough times. And then those common things that you are used to and those pleasantries that you're so used to might be the thing that takes you away to not
Absolutely.
make you continue to go on the path that you should have went on. And I just love how they're blending in so many different characters as well. That old male at the end, I don't know if that was like her dad or something like that. That
her
figure.
dad, I think that was dad or
Yeah.
uncle, a dad or an uncle.
Yeah, so like there's so many things that makes you want to like dive into this, and because it's her playing all this, that's what makes it feel so personal, right?
It really does. This is such a personal piece. This entire album or movie we've been going through has been. It really does feel like she's telling her story in a way, but it in a personification kind of style, right? Like so this is so beautifully done. I can't wait to see kind of where it's gonna lead off to, especially with that next scene where she's on land now. Where is she? What choice did she decide to make? Did she go back to that partner who I believe, I'm going to assume that it's her boyfriend who's actually saying this and speaking in the
Yeah, that's
Irish,
what it sounds like, yeah.
right? And that's kind of like his goodbye note to her type of idea.
True.
And now she's like almost like she was kind of drowning as that scene ended. She was reaching out back towards the land that she left, but she can't get back because she's already on the boat.
She's such an existential songwriter,
It
right?
really is. She really is. Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's just breathtaking because I love all that stuff, and she's just diving right into it. She's showing everything. She's exposing like really her true self, unlike some other artists that you can't get this deep into what you feel like is
But
their
Florence
actual
is an
soul.
open book of her soul.
She really is, and that's what this is, and that's the Odyssey, and that's actually one of my favorite books as well. Outside of this is the Odyssey as well. So like to do something that is named the Odyssey and to give it justice is really doing something incredible. So Florence and the Machine, that is awesome. Louisanna, thank you so much for continuing us down this journey. We can't wait to see the next two songs. Hopefully you all are very excited as well. Please hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. But until next time, we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Louisanna. This has been such a journey. I can't wait to continue this. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care and bye for now.
You are now exiting Enter the Chronic's rabbit hole.
Thanks for your participation.
Make sure to follow, subscribe, and put on notifications. We will see you all next time. Stay tuned, tell your friends about us, and God bless.
Hey guys, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you like this channel, remember to subscribe right here. And if you want to subscribe to the artist that you just heard, remember, it is right here. And if you're excited to see another video that we think you might like, click here.
Thank you so much, Chronicans, for making it this far. We love you so much.